really like my worker. She's become a part of our family. We enjoy our time with her. I think just having conversations with her about like his development and being able to talk to her. Thank you, Issa. About just the different things that the baby might be struggling with, some things that I may struggle with that I feel like I may need help with to help him. Those are some things that I really enjoy. We talk about a little bit of everything. We talk about his developmental milestones. That really helps as well. I found it hard to be pregnant during a pandemic and not having that community. So I actually became a part of a community, I'm gonna say, when I joined the program. It's about the little people. We want to make sure that they grow up healthy and happy. And I know that's something that this program strives for.
We have a number of students currently and throughout the last few years who've received counseling through TCP. Students are able to receive services that we as school counselors can't offer them. It's helped students have an opportunity to work with somebody who's an expert in the challenges that they're facing, and it helps them not only in school be more productive students, be able to focus on their schoolwork because they're able to address their needs. But I think it's also having a positive impact on them outside of school, their family dynamics. I have felt comfortable knowing that they've had these services, that the worries that I had about what could happen because they were at risk, those worries kind of go away because they're being taken care of by somebody who's an expert. And it is so nice to know that there are so many services that we can refer our students to and our families to at ReadyKids. And so they are definitely a bigger part of the overall Charlottesville community in helping others.
I originally got started with Eddie through the therapeutic community, enrolling into the Real Dads program when it first started, I believe in 2012 or so. And I've been an active member since. What it was for me is I knew that Eddie had made a change in his life and was taking the steps forward to be of service to the community, and I seen that it was working, so I decided if he could do it, I might as well get a chance and follow in his footsteps and see if it could make a difference in my life. I just had to completely surrender and take personal accountability for my part and the decisions that I was making that was affecting my family, and realize that my way wasn't working and that I had to be consistent and just realize, get out of my own way and take suggestions from somebody that was doing the right thing. As long as I'm consistent in doing what I'm doing to better myself, that the things that I really want as far as my family and my children back in my life, I think that that's gonna happen.
So the most recent experience that I've had is opening up my new center. I am a family day home going into being a child day center, and I needed help all around the board. They helped with material wise, they helped with sitting up with me doing my handbooks, giving me resources, papers, everything. Just being able to call or email or even set up a meeting and they come out and maybe I'm just venting, but they help out a lot. Just knowing that I have them to talk to, they also give me like experiences that they've been through, helps out a lot. Like, oh, they've been through this, instead of thinking like I'm the only one going through this, or how does this work and how does that work. Just being able to give them that safe environment, knowing that they can bring their child somewhere that they're going to love every day, and then when they pick them up at the end of the day, they're crying because they don't want to leave, which shows like my child is loved.
Last September we started to come here, and still my son, like every Friday, and he wake up like in the morning, mommy, today's a breakup, and he loves to come to here, and he loves learn so many things over here, like to meet people, how to look at the people, and first thing now he don't know how to eat by themselves, and now he sit on the table and eat very nicely and see the people how they eat, and he started eating also. That's a major change for him. So we don't know about the American culture It's totally different from India. Here, so he need to learn so many things before to go to school. So he came here, like how to do, say hi and introduce to himself. It's good for him when he's starting school. He learned so many things from here. Yeah, we are very happy to come over here.
I think teaching this curriculum is foundational. It really is about planting seeds for these kids to understand their own emotional world and to give them tools to use to understand their emotions and helps them understand others' emotions. Like just in their classroom community, right? They're like a family and they need to get along. They need to do things together in a small space. They need to share and take turns. And I feel like this curriculum gives them ways to think about what's happening inside themselves. It increases their empathy. It gives them real tools to use when challenges arise.
When we introduce ReadyKids to our families, the first thing that we want for them to know is that will be another partner joining the conversation. It feels great when we get to know these families and we are introducing not only our program but other programs in the community. When I go to a house, I am a parent and educator. I can connect families with resources, but I am not a therapist, I am not a counselor. And we want to make sure that we are utilizing our resources properly and we are sharing that information with families as well. And it is an investment in the community. When you invest in your children and your children are healthy and happy, you're building a healthy and happy community, and that should be the goal for every organization.